half Korean. At my school, I've been called a lemon or a banana or any indiscriminate yellow object. I've also been asked questions like, do you eat dogs? Do you eat bats? People at my school stereotype Asians as short or we can't drive, and then there's the infamous shape of our eyes. When I was younger, I would laugh uncomfortably, but it was never funny. I thought I had to laugh or I would be perceived as too sensitive. I am half Korean, but I'm also half white. This puts me in a strangely privileged position. I intend to use this position to educate others that what they say jokingly can escalate to violent acts of racism. These acts of violence are awful and demonstrates the ignorance of our society, and it's up to kids like me, the next generation, to make sure that we don't make the same racist mistakes when we grow up. Thank you.
Agree he's not short. Right. Hi, my name is Anna Choi. I'm Korean. I live in North Andover with my husband, who's right there, and my two sons. I'm a professor of religious studies, and I'm a member of the North Parish Unitarian Universalist Church, who I believe is kind of a co-sponsor-ish, or at least heavily involved with this rally. I'd like to thank all the organizers of the event, and it's really amazing to see this show of solidarity. The Asian American community is diverse, and I'm not a leader in this community in any sense, so I'm kind of just speaking as an Asian, okay? We're Korean, we're Chinese, we're Japanese, we're Thai, Cambodian, Indonesian, Indian, many other races, many other cultures. However, I have to actually disagree slightly. There is this stereotype we have that we tend to be a little, the Asian stoicism, right? I do think there is a little bit of truth to that. The idea that we tend to keep our reactions and our emotions private and to ourselves. And at least for me as a Korean, keeping my emotions inside is a cultural behavior where it's not that I don't feel anything, it's just that it's none of your business. Culturally, because we keep our reactions to ourselves, we have been seen as a model minority, or the minority, as you said, that doesn't fight back. In fact, we have been told that, you're just as good as white people sometimes. As if being white is something that we aspire to, which is actually not true. In fact, because I don't speak with an accent, I've been commended for speaking English so good, which frankly is grammatically incorrect. I've been called a banana, yellow on the outside, white on the inside, or a Twinkie. Some of you kids don't know what that is because it's been abolished apparently, but also yellow on the outside, white on the inside. Listen, we don't want to be white. I don't want to be white. I'm proud of being a Korean. I'm proud of living in this country as a Korean and raising my kids in a country that embraces a wide variety of cultures, races, ethnicities, sexual and gender orientations, etc. So somehow there is this misinformation out there that when Asians are attacked, we just lie down and take it. Well, that's simply not true. When Asians are discriminated against, we feel it. When Asians are attacked and murdered, we are enraged. Especially when, in light of this recent shooting, Asian women are amongst the most vulnerable in our society. It's particularly shocking when the police in Atlanta tell us the reason why the shooter killed them was because they were too tempting sexually, thus reinforcing that fetishistic, exotic Asian female stereotype that has victimized Asian women in this society for years and years. This is simply outrageous, and we are not going to put up with that anymore. I am so grateful that so many of you stand in solidarity with us, all Asians. And I don't ask you to do it. We don't ask you to do it, but you do it anyway, and that's the most heartening thing of all. Thank you so much for all the organizers.